Obscure Titan here and is doing a quick review on Sonic 2. I know I got other works to get into production, but I wanted to get my initial thoughts out for the film while it's still relevant. To give a short backstory about my opinions on Sonic, it's been largely mixed and I've had a fallout with the series since the mid-2010s. When I saw the first film's original trailer, I was going to write it off. I like Sonic, but the recent games and media have been earning my ire. The second trailer for it came, and did see the film with the expectations it'd have the same Sonic Generations flat humor. I was wrong, and was pleasantly surprised. The first film really resonated well with me with good writing, solid pacing, and an interesting take on Sonic's origin. Fast forward to Sonic 2, and here we are with an excellent sequel. Not only has the story continued from where it left off rather than repeating it, it also improves on some aspects the previous entry was having issues, even though they weren't as bad as some critics try to make it out to be. I won't be spoiling the entire film, and it's likely I'll revisit the two films to get a more extensive look into them. Don't worry, my actual reviews won't be hour-long videos. The premise is that Sonic is now living with Tom Wachowski and his wife Maddie, and the couple decide to go on a trip to Hawaii for his fiance's older sister Rachel's wedding. They leave the house to Sonic, and he goes about his usual party animal time. Meanwhile, Eggman is stuck on the Mushroom Planet until a clan of tribesmen come. He defeats them with traps and was about to leave until Knuckles the Echidna enters. The Doctor forms an alliance to help him find Sonic and defeat him. Back on Earth, Tails enters and looks for Sonic. A relaxing scene of the Hedgehog eventually leads to the chaotic fight between him and Knuckles until Tails comes to the rescue and flee. With this notion of Knuckles and Eggman looking for a mysterious artifact that contains ultimate power, Sonic and Tails must beat them to the race and find it. One aspect I'd like to say is the writing is very solid. The writers really took to heart in making them as believable as needed. Sonic's teenage attitude can come off as a bit obnoxious, but that's to be expected and is well rounded with a more sympathetic trait that he had in the original film. We all know that he's dealt with loneliness and how he overcame it previously. Now it's his responsibility as a hero to explore. Realizing that Sonic can't do the right things properly, he's had a sense of insecurity and it's played out well in both films. But Sonic isn't the only character that was well written. Tails comes off as a smart and talented technician, and the friendship between him and Sonic has its sentimental moments here and there, as well as the more fun ones, such as the diner scene in Siberia. The one aspect from the original film that was hit or miss, more so for the former than the latter, was the comedy. It's improved here. While we're on the subject, Knuckles is also a great character. Going back to the roots of his warrior no-nonsense attitude which contrasts Sonic really works well. His lines can also add well to the comedy. Dr. Robotnik is also a great character and villain. We know Jim Carrey gives the movies a heavy sense of poetic feel to them, and it's amplified here. Not only that, but it shows how much of an opportunist he really is. There's also one bit of him near the end with the artifact that I won't go into details, but it's intimidating and hilarious. The human characters are also well executed. Tom's time with his family does help give some other characters a chance to shine through, Rachel being one of them. It's not the most important aspect about the Sonic films, despite being live-action movies, but it's a neat treat. The action is just as intense as the previous film. Better the fact that we have Knuckles and Tails in the mix, which makes the enjoyment all the more reasonable in my experience. I never reviewed them in full before, nor have I given them scores. I would highly recommend Sonic 2 if you have already seen Sonic 1 and haven't seen the sequel yet. It's an improvement over the previous film, and Sonic is looking in good shape, film-wise anyways. Unlike Halo, which has gotten worse, Sonic has rebounded and continues getting better, and hope the 2020s will be a new beginning for the Blue Blur. Thanks for watching, and feel free to subscribe. Over and out.